Hi. Hi there. Hi. Good afternoon. It is a little bit after 2 p.m. here in the Pacific Daylight Time. Hi, welcome. It's April Braswell, and I'm a holistic living coach here in Southern California in Orange County. And it is Sunday afternoon. I wanted to hop on. I'm also the founder for the Newport Beach chapter of the Holistic Chamber of Commerce. So you'll see both things around holistic living and sort of a natural approach to life, as well as my things here periodically around your having your own home-based business, being a small business owner. I love things like Rotary and Toastmasters, and I love to support small businesses who are local here where I live, and really kind of I prefer the mom and pop shops if I can possibly find them. So I'm sure you have some where you are too. Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. And I just wanted to do a quick live here on Sunday afternoon because I felt like it was a good time of day where it's after church, it's after the Sabbath also for everyone who's Jewish, that the Shabbat has ended, and where people are doing family time but on Sundays, but they also can take a little break. So it's after 2 p.m. here, and it's a great time. Hi, welcome. Please give it a thumbs up and comment, chime in the comments below, and let me know where you're connecting from. So you'll see me here often wearing the sports bra because I'm trying to do, as I know a lot of us are, those simple things to be healthy that we can do at home. And one of the things that supports our immune system really well, a friend of mine who is a certified holistic nurse, is everyone who's a nurse, just like knows this, and the rest of us who are not nurses, didn't know this. And she was saying, oh, April, in addition to the basic supplements that I do from doTERRA, she was like, you need to add also vitamin D. So you'll see I'm kind of almost achieving flesh tone here. So I'm making a point to wear a sports bra and step outside into my backyard. Hi, welcome. So I step out in the backyard for about 10 or 15 minutes just to water the plants back there and to get a little vitamin D as naturally as possible that way with a little sun exposure, just a small amount. So I know a lot of you are in the East Coast, and I even heard last week there was snow just like a week or so ago. So sorry, I'm not trying to gloat here. It is unusual. I do remember that sometimes it would snow even as late as like mid to late April. So maybe where you are, it's not quite as sunny. It's just where you can, when you can, step outside for 5-10 minutes where you're not going to get a sunburn and have your skin be bare, expose as much as you can appropriately for your backyard to get a little of that vitamin D naturally. And I do also add a supplement. We got ours from Costco a few years back, and I give that to Jordan, and I take it too. I just wanted to hop on and give you some words of encouragement. One of the things, the phrase I keep using, you'll see the hashtag, is shine your essence. So this is the Shine Your Essence movement, where it's to connect with divine source. I'm Christian. I would be using Christian words, and maybe you were raised Catholic or you were raised Christian and saying things like divine essence or the divine heart of God kind of resonates for you. And I have other folks where maybe they're not Christian or not quite Christian so much, and maybe they're a little more Buddhist, and they think of it more as source. And we are talking about the same thing here, where it is light and love with strength and good boundaries is what I'm talking about. When we connect with that divine heart of God, the divine essence of God, and bring it into ourselves, I aim to do that ideally daily. I probably really manage it like 5 days a week or so, where it's a concerted practice that I do, where I bring that into me, kind of swirl it along with my essence, my spirit, my soul, and where so it's God's amazing, majestic essence with me and infused and interwoven with mine, and then to radiate our divine radiance out to the rest of the world. Many of us are wanting to do that in various ways. I've heard folks, I am part of the Holistic Chamber. It has been on my heart, on my call, I would really say since my mid to late 20s, about 20, 30 years ago, where we had no idea. We had very, very few modalities or professions at the time or tools to be sharing. One of the things I use as a life coach, as a sober coach, as a specialty, and also even with the dating coaching, is to bring in your essence. So most of us have to do some kind of what I would describe as sort of a scrubbing our aura, kind of scrubbing our spiritual selves a bit. And we need to do that. It's like folks need to get sober where that's an issue. And it takes a while to rewire your brain, rewire your body. It actually takes quite some time. There's like the initial improvement, and then it's like a few months later, it's like 3 months later, 6 months later. The first year to 2 to 3 years really are, you are subtly rewiring your brain and your body every day. What we eat, the words we use, the thoughts we entertain. So when I say that, of course, we have thoughts that can be negative. So we have our negative beliefs, some imprinting from our childhood. And this isn't about blame or anything like that. It is, in some cases you do want to blame a little bit. I understand. There's stuff to heal, to remove from us, and then to replace with new programming. And it takes time in between to integrate. I do try to do the EFT tapping sessions here on Friday and Saturday night, and yes, I didn't do it last night because indeed I gave platelets earlier in the day and I was zonked out by about 2 hours after I got home. So by like 4:35 I was out. And I could do a little bit of stuff, but I couldn't give at this level. So that's why I'm coming out this afternoon, is just to say hello and let you know there are recordings here in my videos. So do check on those here at my Facebook page, and you can re-listen to them later. There's also stuff over at my YouTube channel. I post them there somewhat as well too. So it's to be a resource for you. I do have things I can sell. There's a lot I'm wanting to be generous with. It's like God's generous heart is that we give. And it's kind of very much, some people think that we're just to give only, and don't see the full picture. It is absolutely there in nature, is sowing and reaping. So I give first, I give. So it is, sorry, just had a call there coming through. So we share with that first and give from that way first. And then once there's a relationship and you're like, yeah, I like working with her, I want to get some of her things, I want to get coaching from her, then it's appropriate that there's some offers that I make later. It's just right now I'm trying to share a number of free resources here at my page, and one of them is the EFT Emotion Freedom Technique, as well as aiming to do free guided meditations Monday through Friday morning around 8 o'clock Pacific time. I usually get on board by like 3 to 5 after. It takes me a few minutes to get in. And please do join and share it with your friends. Chime in the comments and like it. And then also let me know where you want prayers, where you want support. I have friends where they are, I'm going to sneeze, pardon me. Excuse me, both folks where they are teachers and they're kind of tearing their hair out with April as a teacher now. It's much more stressful them as teachers, what's going on with schooling kids remotely by doing it virtually, as well as folks who are moms, where some of them are quite delighted, the ones especially who maybe have kids who are ADHD or that's the diagnosis. I don't always love diagnosing. I think of it quite often as boys who are kinesthetic learners, where they need to be interactive and they need to move around, and it's just hormones in life, and that's how it is. And the other one is folks who are maybe on the autism spectrum, where they need different attention than what really a traditional classroom can look like. So those parents are saying, April, I'm not getting a break at all. So that's one of the things where I like having the guided meditations. Hi, welcome. I do them here Monday through Friday, as well as the stuff Friday and Saturday night around 6 p.m. to be a free resource for you, and I upload them later, because if that time of day isn't good for you, if you're like, I can't get a break until my kids go to bed, I can't do it till 9:30 or 10 o'clock at night, is then hop on over here and take a look at the videos, and you can listen and connect there. And do feel free to reply, even if it's a recording from like a few days ago. Do a comment, do a reply, and let me know what's going on for you, how I can pray for you, how I can support you, what resources you're looking for, things that you're looking for. I have some folks who are asking me both for some things like, they know I have some award-winning business things for simple home-based businesses, websites, WordPress, things like that, that you can do easily yourself, free or very, very low cost. And the other thing is where they're wanting things like home crafting projects that they can do with their kids. So I was an art major in college and have that wonderful background of doing art and crafts as a kid myself too. So I will aim to share a little bit of both of those over the course of the week. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Shine your essence. Shine it forth. Share that. Be a blessing. Here, connect with me. Say hello. Chime in the comments for where you're saying hello from and how you're doing, where you are, what the quarantine regulations maybe are where you are. I just got some hair dye here the other day. Hopefully I'll get to take care of that in the next few days. Let me know how things are where you are and how your family is doing, so we can all be a blessing to each other. And have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed afternoon. God bless. Thank you so much for visiting. Bye-bye. Shine your essence.